Good evening and welcome to Atlantic Coast Laws. Found this bit of scrap wood and thought I'd make a nice present for my brother. He got married a couple of years ago and I've yet to give him a wedding present, so I thought this would be a nice addition to his fishing tackle. As you can see, did the stencil, cut it all out by hand. I don't have any fancy tools. Carved it all out with a simple carving knife, very sharp. There's took a nice afternoon's work, whittling away. You can see I've already cut the joints in place. I do that when it's still square, so I can get it nice and even. This went on for hours and hours and hours. But it was a cool process. I don't usually do such even work, and try to make this as precise as possible. Now I'll cut my fingers off. And then on to almost half a day of sanding. These are the final steps, using the 240 grit just to give it a nice smooth finish. Just want to put the epoxy on, it gives it a nice coat. You can see there, eyes are all drilled out, everything's ready pretty much to cut it up and go on to the next steps. Yeah, so here I was carving in the fin hole. Very precise work, as you can see. It's a long old video, this one. Hope you're ready to sit back and relax. We've got a cup of tea. So I'm just test fitting the fin in there. I've cut it out of the polycarbonate. Polycarbonate, I think it's about sway through the crowd, don't dance, babe. I listen to my words, but they fall far below. See, I've already shaped the dorsal fin there, roughly shaped the tail, but I'll refine that later. There we go. It's finally time to chop it into pieces. Always a nervous time. But, confidence in the process, trust the process, and hopefully it will come through. Thank you, Marlon Bates, for teaching me all of this. I'm too stingy to pay for your course, but sort of reverse engineering from your videos. It's going pretty well. I think this is one of my finest baits to date, to be fair. Certainly, when you see the paint job, it came out very nicely. Slowly going from both sides just to make sure I meet in the middle. The last thing I want to do is mess it up after God knows how many hours of work so far. So you can see it came out good. A little tidy up on the inside, but nothing to worry about. There we go, just tidying up there. And then on to the clear coat. Using a polyurethane clear coat here just to get the first one down. Like that. for the dipping method. Very satisfying. So yeah, getting a nice coat over everything, and then letting it drip off onto the tea towel. Not tea towel, what's it called? Servietta. No, that's Spanish. Kitchen roll. That's the one. And the final piece of the head. Excuse the dogs in the background. Talking of dogs, little mousey there. And there they are. So I just put the eye in there just to see what it looked like. But wow, the finish on this was incredible. Smooth as you like. I actually ended up moulding all of these pieces. See if I could make a backup in case my brother chucks it in the ocean. It never comes back. So I'll do a video on that at a later date. But because I was moulding it, I had to make sure the finish was absolutely spot on. So I forgot to video drilling the holes for the weights. As you can see, here I am just sticking a bit of super glue in the weight holes before I put the lead in, and make sure it's all sealed in there so no water can get in when I test it. Pouring the lead in. I don't have a fancy lead pot, so saucepan and a blowtorch will have to do. I bent this little lip into the, what's it called, spout into the saucepan, frying pan even. Does the job. I didn't weigh it, I just did it by eye. But it came out pretty perfect. This bait's actually designed to be trawled behind a boat. Just pinning in the tail. And a little brass rod left over from another project, so made use of that. A bit of super glue on there, and then we just wiggle it around a bit. Stick it in there, let the glue set. Should be pretty sturdy in there. It's not coming out. The tail will snap off before that comes out. Tidying up the edges of the Dremel. And then we're just refining the fin slots and the fins. Swap the bit over for a nice pointy bit. And it's time to carve the fin slots. So yeah, just digging in there as deep as possible. Trying not to mess up my carving. And just trial and error. Carve a little bit, pop them in. Carve a little bit, pop them in. You know the drill. Slowly catch your monkey, and there she is. Yeah, I'm just putting the, what do you call the details into the fin, I guess. There we go. All fitted up, ready for gluing. So, base coat of titanium white. This goes over everything. Obviously when I'm painting I have to do every piece individually, but keep them with the same paint scheme, which I'll remember to do the same on everything. And with the next coat of metallic. It's called metallic pearl. It's basically like a kind of silvery white. Next on with pearl purple. So it has a metallic shine to it. The painting's probably my second favourite to the carving. It's very therapeutic, quite stressful, because if you mess it up, there's no going back. And obviously learning to use the airbrush is temperamental sometimes as a beginner. But I seem to be getting better and better at it with every fish, with every lure. So yeah, purple on the top third, I'd say, of the lure. So I don't know what you call this colour. I made it myself. It's kind of a metallic-y, turquoisey blue ocean. Yeah, it's kind of splurging around the place. Didn't want to cover the purple up too much, but I wanted it to have a hint of blue, especially on the head. And then finally, on top of that, pearl blue. So this is just mainly going on the very top. Excuse me, on the very top, and just lightly fading down the sides. The airbrush this day was a nightmare. Every paint was blocking in 10 seconds. Painting in the detail, just a little dark shadowing around the gill pattern and around the eye. A few light flakes. It looks a little bit dramatic when I do it, but as I put the epoxy layers on and the black on and the other coats, it'll blend in nicely. Kind of looks like it's got mascara at the moment, but I came back in with a little bit of grey just to fade in on the fins as well, just to get rid of the dark blue. I ended up giving them a little spray with a bit of black on it with the airbrush as well. Okay, it's time to do some resin and glitter with this chameleon colour changing glitter. I'm going to try and use the green in there. These cheap Timu brushes. So what I do is I give them a squeeze with the pincers and pliers or something. It just stops the bristles coming out in the epoxy, ruining the piece, making life a nightmare. There we go. Done. Okay, so I brought you into the bathroom because there's no windows and it's much easier to get a good coat with the UV resin before it starts setting. So I'm going to do 1 cup with the straight resin, and then afterwards I'll do a 2nd cup with the glitter. Good stuff about this is self-leveling. So you put the load on and then it'll auto-level. Sorry, can't see anything. Just going to do 1 piece at a time. That way I can keep an eye on it. Make sure there's no bubbles. And yeah. Make sure I get a nice even coat. Sorry, I'm quite new to all this talking to the camera. I forget to do it sometimes. But I'm getting better. Slowly but surely. You see there on the end grain, needs a little bit more just to fill in the lumpy bumpy bits. Go over it once again just to make sure there's no, haven't missed any spots. Even the coat out as well. And this stuff's incredible. As soon as it gets in contact with the UV sunlight or with the torch, it'll harden up and then be ready for the next coat. Okay, so we've got a good full layer on this, pretty shiny. So you can't see it too well under the light. I'm going to switch over to the glitter UV. So I've already put the glitter in the cup, as you can see in there. Let's see. Maybe that light's a bit too bright. There you go. So yeah, see that. Pop the UV in. I'm going to put much in here. I want it to be pretty saturated with the glitter. Can always add more UV, but very little of this glitter. Mix that in, okay. Now to do this, I don't want to get it on the silver at all, I just want it on this line here. Perfect. I was really hesitant to put the glitter on. Wasn't sure that it was going to ruin the whole thing. But in the end I decided I bought the stuff for it, and it needed to be done. It looked really good. So I was happy to continue with the rest of the pieces. Perfect, perfect. Double check for now. Air bubbles. Give it a little turn. So you can see there it's gone a bit weird. So just get the brush. See, this side's pretty good. There we go. Ready to flash cure. Gotta be careful this doesn't point at the UV over there, because it'll set it up. So I'm going to take it outside now. Pause you there. Okay, back with the middle piece. Same again. And we have them rotating on the barbecue rotisserie. It should be pretty much done now. 10-15 minutes here and then cooked. Get the headpiece on now. It's time to do the scales. So here we are. Setting up for the scale painting. You can see I used a very fine mesh. Try to make sure it's stuck down to every part of the lure for a spray. I'm going to be spraying a silver or a pearl white. I'm not sure yet. I'll tell you when I start spraying. Alrighty, so I'm going to hit the zoom out a bit. Okay, that's it. So, a little bit of alcohol on the brush. Check it's working, clean it out. And then we're going to come in with metallic medium. Straight in the mixer. Stuff smells weird, it smells like vanilla. Okay. Give it a quick dry off with the air dryer. coming in with pure black to do the details on the back. That's just going on the top third, and then a dark line along the spine. It's a little bit tricky getting the getting the airbrush to the right width without ruining the bait at this point. It was very deep into it, so if I ruined it, it would have been heartbreaking. But plowed through, and as you can see, came around nice, a little bit dark around the eyes, just to finish it off. And then it's time to finally do the final glue up of the side fins. Gave them a little spray with the black as well, and then just wiped it off, wiped the excess off. Super glue will keep them in pretty firm, but also when I do the clear epoxy UV resin over the top of it, it'll seal it all in and make it bomb proof. Selection of eyes. Oh, wait here. This one. It's got all the colours. Matches beautifully. Just waiting for the glue to dry on that one. I'll flip them over to the other side. Beautiful. So they've had one coat of epoxy, and I think I did 2 or 3 in total. This is them rotisserie again. Shiny, shiny. Good look at the reflection from the glitter in the sun. And the scales. Pop. And there it is. I think still haven't put the hardware in, but it's looking pretty good. Give you an idea. It's a little close-up of the paint job after the epoxy's done. And that's all for today. Like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Do me a huge favour. It's free, much appreciated. And we'll see you on the next one.